Good morning everyone. This is Kamikawa Kaelan. The topic to be covered this time is favorites and bookmarks of YouTube apps and browsers, ready to use on any browser, any app, any model, any PC. I would like to introduce how to unify it into only one. Have you ever found favorites and bookmarks difficult to use? I was watching it on the YouTube app and said, "Oh, I want to refer to this later." Chrome, Edge, Safari, Google News, Yahoo News. Even if you are looking at the article and thinking, "Oh, I want to refer to it later," even if I inadvertently glanced at it and later wondered, where was that article? Have you ever been frustrated and gave up because you never found the article? Then, even if you frequently register it in bookmarks and favorites for later viewing, which app's bookmark or favorite was registered I don't know later, have you ever given up saying, "Oh, I'm frustrated"? Also, I'm sure that I registered it in the bookmark of this app. There are too many registrations and I have to find out where they are. Do you have anything to say? In addition, I would like to see the sites I was watching on my smartphone and YouTube videos on my Windows PC. I don't know the URL, copy it and email it to my PC, save it in the cloud. Have you ever thought, Amendokus? Also, when changing the main browser from Safari to Edge, have you ever had a hard time moving your favorites? In such a case, keep only one favorite from any app, any model. Wouldn't it be convenient if you could access that favorite? This time, I will show you how to do it. Moreover, even if the search function is available and the number of favorites becomes huge, you can find it right away. It is also possible to divide into folders. You can easily modify, add, move, and delete. Actually, even with a smartphone app, if you look for it, if you search for bookmark management, you will find a similar app. However, I couldn't find any apps that can be used in common on Windows PCs. There were various inconveniences such as paying and advertising. Therefore, we will introduce the following methods as the easiest, free, and fastest methods. What is that method? It was easy. It is to use the standard iPhone Memo app. I'm sorry on Android, I don't know. Then, it is the actual usage. 1. Create a folder called Favorites in the Memo app on your iPhone. If you use search without creating it, you can find it immediately, but it will be easier to see in the list when you look at it later, so it is recommended to divide it into folders too. From YouTube app, different browsers, different news apps. If you have a video or channel you want to save, it's not the app's favorite, save the URL from the share menu to the Memo app. In this case, it is easier to see later if you specify a folder called favorites and save it. 3. When saving, the title is saved automatically. If you have additional information, you can add it as text. It may be good to make it easy to understand when searching later. That's all the actual work. After that, start the Memo app and look at the favorites folder. Look at the list. You can jump to the site by clicking the memo you want to see and clicking the URL. You can easily find the URL you want to find across folders by using search. If you want to copy the URL, just press and hold it and click copy. The browser to open can also be specified in default browser in settings. The Memo app can be viewed, modified, and added from any model and any Windows PC. Just go to iCloud.com. It's a Memo app that you usually use, so you can freely modify, add, move, and delete it. If it is difficult to see it mixed with other memos, not only divide it into folders, but also divide it into folders. I think one way is to use the Memo app itself in various ways. In addition to the standard Memo app, 4Memo, Simple Note, Google Keep, etc. are used properly. Each is almost free and can be used in the cloud. There are pros and cons, but they are great apps. With just this, you can seamlessly manage your favorites. This was just an eye-opener. Maybe I'm the only one who doesn't know. Everyone knows that, I also thought, but I thought that some people might not know. I introduced this time. The Memo app is really deep. Please give it a try. That's all.